Gervonta Davis bought his old block back. That's what's up. I guess he converted to Islam or something.
Maybe. I don't
Yeah.
know. But yeah, you don't see this part, of the dudes, in this on this level, doing good things. Only time you hear
Right.
about them is, somebody didn't call the cops on Gervonta. Oh, Gervonta did this. He didn't got arrested for that.
Right.
But this ain't making the rounds like it should. This is fucking huge. Went back to be more, bought up the block. Bought up a couple cribs, fixing them up. And not only him, but also shout out to Mike Epps. Did the same thing back in Indiana.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he converted to Islam. I'm trying to see. Because I talked to somebody today, and they said that actually somebody already set the shit on fire.
What? His shit?
Yeah. That's what I'm looking for it. They was running entire block. Well, see, I don't see that shit. Boxer Gervonta Davis rehab in Baltimore block he grew up on. Wait a minute. Insurance fraud. Fans cry foul is block bought by Gervonta Davis to provide affordable housing in his community is burned down.
And there you have it. God dang.
And see, I'm gonna say this too. I was asking the same question because the person who I spoke with this about, they said that his agent was there filming it, and I'm like, how in the fuck did his agent get there?
They need the PR. He's trying to clean up his image.
So right. So
that's all that is. You have to. Because who else is going to talk about it? It's not mainstream. I found this. Page 20, not the front page.
Right.
So yeah, man. Go ahead.
So, according to Sportskeeda, Gervonta Davis encountered a major setback as sections of the affordable housing he recently acquired lay in ruins following a destructive fire. Tank generously reinvested in the community where he grew up. The 29-year-old returned to his childhood neighborhood of Sandtown, Winchester in Baltimore and acquired an entire block consisting of 9 houses. Through his GTD development, the boxing superstar planned to renovate these properties, transforming them into affordable housing in his local community. Well, I'm going to say this, man. Versus, we can't take anything off the table, but we also got to remember, man, that a lot of that shit ain't up to code anyway. A lot of it's older.
I'm not saying that it's not a possibility that something happened, but are they saying arson, or was it just something? What's the story behind that? Is it arson, or was it something? Because if they renovating, like you said, who knows if he hired somebody that was local and cut corners?
There you go. They just saying it's somebody burnt it down. And
fuck.
The people automatically go into insurance fraud, and I ain't gonna lie, it crossed my mind because I'm like, what the fuck was his agent? Yeah, what was his agent doing
that shit?
Yeah, he making enough fucking money.
Yeah, arson.
Yeah,
really, he got to set shit that he's doing a solid for somebody else. He got to set on fire. I get his shit because that's where the money's at. There's no money in those fucking houses. Really, they're low income housing. There's no money. What type of insurance you going to have on that?
He doing for the people. Go ahead, Cuddy.
When it comes to these row houses and insurance fraud, when you insure a building, they insure it for rebuild value, not for what it's actually worth. So if you'd have picked it up for, $5,000 to rebuild a brick house in that style could be, valued a lot higher. I'm just throwing that out there.
No.
Not saying old boy did this shit, but and again, maybe you found Snoop and Chris's bodies in some of them bitches. You can't resell that.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, you're right. You can't, man. Right. Bite marks and shit all over. No, man. No, you're right, man. And that's why I say it's not completely off the table, but at the same time, it ain't. Look, J. Cole, his childhood home, man, he turned that into a safe living space for health. I want to say single mothers and their children, so they can live there for so many years. It's not permanent, but it's a program that he has where they can live there for like 3 years, and in that time, that 3 years is to give them time to actually get good employment and to get themselves on their feet. And somebody could have lied to me about this shit, but apparently when C Murder was out, he bought up the projects down there.
Yeah.
And was only charging people X amount of dollars.
He was on cribs.
Yeah.
With his, he went from his mansion to, he was like, this is where I feel at home. He was in the projects in his, inside his own little little joint, but I bullshit you not. I was like, this where he damn near had to use his shoulder to get in the front door.
Yeah.
But showed up, he, in a Range Rover. I was like, what dude, you got to cut that shit off. And that's the shit that ended up getting him jammed up.
You ever been in some projects like back in, you ever been like the Kimmel Brooks back in the day?
Yeah.
And they had that heavy metal
door. Yeah. Yeah.
And the little cages over the windows and that cold ass floor with that brick wall up the steps.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like an open air prison.
Center blocks. Yeah.
Center block.
Yeah, bro. That's what it was.
They got them shits in Texas, man. With none but pregnant single mothers out there, man.
That's the only thing that could be in there, man. It's
right.
What you call it? Metropolitan public housing. Grew up in the shit.
Right.
Yeah,
man.
man.
No dudes in there.
No dudes in there. But yeah, this dude, he trying to give back, man. And
that's what's up, man. Him and
Mike Epps. Shout out.
Yeah, Mike Epps. Didn't he buy the block up?
He bought a bunch of houses up. Houses, not row houses, like houses. Him and his wife has
and they
have a program. Yeah, they renovate houses back home in Indiana.
Yeah, man. So I mean, we could leave it up there, but I ain't gonna do that. I'm going to assume that the brother's doing something good, and I'm gonna give him that credit. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
I'm gonna throw something else out here too.
What's up?
Just from my career in the fire service. Arson is a bad thing, yes, but it's also a smart business move. So let's say he bought up these row houses, and they're filled with asbestos, lead paint, foundation problems. I remember back in Youngstown fighting fires on the same street. Like every night we go like for fucking 2 weeks, we'll go to the same fucking street and they'll burn houses, like every single house on that block until they all gone. The construction equipment would be across the street. Yeah. So it was down on School Street, down by Southside Hospital. We would go to fucking house fires and there would be construction equipment across the street, just ready to level what's left and put up those choice homes. So there are a lot of fortunes created behind crimes.
There you go, man.
But it's financially feasible if you're a decent businessman.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go. Like I said, I remember dudes. Allegedly, somebody told me they did some ill shit like that because they got tired of the crackheads being across the street from his mom's house.
That too,
and
shit.
That's how
they hear that all the time.
Yeah, they smoked them out.
On crackheads was by the fire first. I need
on my old block over there. I ain't even say the street name, but you know it was. But yeah, dude said, remember that such and such. I was like, and he just smiled, and I was like, that was you. It that type of shit. And he was like, yeah, man, the motherfuckers over there, doing whatever across the street from my mom's house. Yeah, we put an end to that.
Yeah, you can't play around mama crib, man.
Damn,
nah, man. Okay. They were doing it good too, man. They go in there and pre-pour diesel like a couple days before, let that shit soak in.
It soak?
Open all the windows. Yep. Let it soak.
It's a wrap.
And we get 3-4 house fires at a time. It'd be fucking nuts.
See? Yeah, look at that. We shouldn't know this shit, but we do.
We do.
And it's fucked up. We laugh about it, but anybody else will be like, are you serious? You know how many felonies that is? Like, dude, what the old boy say thing we was watching the shit is like, shoot, I do about 3 or 4. I do something that give me about 3 or 4 felonies a night.
Right. Right.
Banging in Little Rock.
You gotta watch that documentary, man. Show this little dude growing up straight for years, man, and just went elevated to straight OG. You know, from baby gangster.
He went
to
straight
OG,
MC Ren.
Yeah.
What, bang in Little Rock?
Yeah.
Banging in Little Rock, yeah.
Yeah.
It was like, if I ain't into nothing, I don't feel right.
I was like, God damn, I ain't going to that motherfucker.
Damn. I'm gonna go with Davis who's trying to do the right thing, and some shit popped off, and it's always somebody gonna have something to say. This brother can't even go back to the block and literally buy the block,
right?
And try to turn it around, so
right.
Shout out to always gonna be somebody out there. Who that nigga on that nag?